When I think about being beautiful, I definitely, in my younger years, assumed that beauty was in what a woman looks like. And I know for me, I constantly felt like I never measured up to whatever impossible standard was in my head. I never felt skinny enough. I always felt too tall. I was 6'1" by the time I was 16 years old. And I always felt like I didn't have the right things. I didn't look the right way, and I just was always constantly striving to be something other than what I am. And I'm thankful that I have grown to understand that being beautiful is so much more than what a person looks like. In this world, women are very often handed these impossible standards and these cultural expectations. We see it in movies, we see it in film, we see it on Instagram, we see it in real life. We hear it from family members who might be talking about our weight or the way we look, or if we've let ourselves go, all the things that women have to hear perpetually all the time. People are very often commenting on our image and our body and our looks. And it's so unfair. And I think that being beautiful now to me means something entirely different. I wrestled with an eating disorder, bulimia, for 4 years of my life. And while some of that was directly related to image, so much of it was me trying to process trauma, trying to control something in my life, trying to find a release for the pain that I didn't know how to deal with, for the dysfunctional relationships I found myself in, for the addiction to drugs and abusive alcohol and perfectionism that was driving my life. And I had experienced a sexual assault, as many, many women have. 1 in 4 women have experienced this, and that's just reported cases. So women go through so much. And what a shame that we spend so much of our life wishing that our thighs were a different size, or that our waist looked different, or that we had different hair, or a different skin tone, or, why do we do this to ourselves? I'm at a place now where I think that being beautiful is directly related to who we are as a person. Because I think that so often we go through this life and we face hardship and we face challenges, and we don't always have the life that we want, or the life that we dream of, or the job that we dream of, or the relationship that we dream of. We go through so much of life dealing with disappointment and dealing with a sense of want. And what makes a person beautiful is being able to live open-handed through all of that, being able to generously give, being able to open our hearts, open our hands to be able to give the things that we have available to us to give. Women are gatherers. We are women who tell the truth. We are women who live wholeheartedly. We are women who show up for one another. We are women who bake casseroles and turn up at people's houses and send Venmo for coffees and send Amazon packages when women we love and know are in need. This is what makes a woman beautiful. Her capacity to be wholly herself is what makes us beautiful. I can remember as a young girl thinking in my mind, wow, women are so beautiful, so powerful. We are tenacious and resilient. I would look at the women in my family and I would look at my friends and think to myself, wow, these women are incredible. And I don't know why I never extended myself that same love, that same compassion, that same grace, that same ability to be able to see beyond my circumstance, or see beyond the image I was cultivating. And now I look at myself and 3 babies later, I'm not as thin as I used to be. I am not, things are jiggly and wobbly, and I love it. I love it all because I've given myself to loving wholeheartedly and given myself to the things that are important in this life. And it is not in my pant size. That's not where my value is found. It's not where your value is found. But instead it's found in me living the life that I was created to live, and showing up and being wholly who I am. And I encourage you that you are beautiful right where you are. In the circumstances that you find yourself in, you are beautiful. There is something radiating from the inside of you, the very essence of who you are. Even if you find yourself dealing with addiction, or struggling to overcome something, or dealing with painful trauma memories from your past friend, you are beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. And what we need most from you is for you to show up and be exactly who you are, because that is the beauty that we need.